to Geek Pop. I'm Molly Wood.
And I'm Tom Merritt.
Geek Pop is the show where we keep you up to date on the latest in geeky movies, television, books, and much more.
If it's geeky, we'll tell you about it. Let's start with movies.
Out this week is Dark Matter, a movie about astrophysics and murder.
This is excellent work, Lieutenant. Now we're cooking with gas.
The story is based on the true story of a Chinese student who shot and killed 5 people at the University of Iowa in 1991. He apparently did it because he thought his research was being overlooked. Dark Matter, the movie, premiered at Sundance and won the Alfred P. Sloan Prize for the best feature film dealing with science or technology. It also stars Meryl Streep and murder.
He's in way over his head.
Coming soon to your computer, most of the folks who brought you Mystery Science Theater 3000 have started a new project where they mock B-movies. They're calling it Cinematic Titanic. Let's get a little taste.
Do you have oozing brain? Check the warning sign.
Hey, check it out. They're parking at the foot of the Burning Man.
Their treatment of the oozing skull is now available on DVD or for download that can be burned to DVD. You can also catch the crew doing their thing live in Dallas, Texas, April 26th.
Oh, I love it when they prep the potato tableside like that.
And finally, Frank Herbert's Dune is being brought back to the big screen. Prepare yourselves for another helping of The Spice. Paramount got themselves the right to Dune. They brought Peter Berg on to direct, and they're looking for a writer who can keep the script faithful to Herbert's story. Good idea. Peter Berg, by the way, directed The Kingdom and is best known for his starring role in Chicago Hope.
So we hope they can actually make a good Dune movie.
Yes.
Because, you know, David Lynch made the last one.
Much maligned. I heard the director's cut was much better.
Yeah, well, I thought the director's cut was much better, but the director's extended edition was not a director's cut. It was actually a cut that someone else did, and David Lynch said, remove my name from that, because he thought it was even worse.
Wow, yeah, that's right. It was replaced by an Alan Smithy credit, Smithy being apparently a common pseudonym used by directors who don't want their name attached to a film.
That Alan Smithy's done a lot of good stuff.
In fact, over 64 directorial credits alone, including the pilot of the show MacGyver.
Hopefully the new movie will be very good, and maybe Toto won't be called on to do the music. Because have you seen the commercial that they've been doing?
Not good. Enough about that. Let's move on to television.
Sarah Jane, one-time companion of the Doctor.
Doctor Who.
Exactly. Sarah gets her own series starting Friday, April 11th on the Sci-Fi Channel. It's called Sarah Jane Adventures. She's doing the whole Torchwood thing, keeping the Earth safe from aliens, and gets some help from her genetically engineered son, of course, and it's an old story. Doctor Who himself returns to Sci-Fi for another season starting next week, April 18th.
NBC is going web video crazy. They've announced the release of short-form or webisode versions of Heroes, Chuck, The Office, and 30 Rock. These are all original content made exclusively for the web. Now, they're also planning a web-only series called Fears, Secrets, and Lies, which invites the viewers to help create the storyline.
Gotta have your own fears, secrets, and lies, I guess.
so.
Also in TV news, NBC revealed this week that they will not be canceling Heroes. Big surprise. It'll come back to TV on September 15th as a 3-hour event. 2 of those hours will be the actual premiere episode.
Yes, and I am excited. If you were, however, also excited about the standalone spin-off called Heroes Origins, NBC has nuked plans for that spin-off, saying it's just too much to deal with right now. But they did announce new Heroes action figures.
There's too much to deal with?
There's just too much going on.
There's hard for them right now.
You know what? I think, though, they just wanted to make sure Heroes stayed good, and I support that.
Finally, let's finish up with some DVDs. Out April 8th and ready for rental is Day of the Dead, The Need to Feed. Its plot involves strong, pervasive horror, violence, and zombies. If that's not your cup of tea, good news. Matlock's first season is out, too.
Need to feed. On the other hand, some good stuff, well, okay, better stuff than that, is out on Blu-ray starting April 8th. Terry Gilliam's The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, The Last Sentinel starring Katie Sackhoff, Starbuck, and 2 disaster movies, 10.5 Apocalypse and Category 7 The End of the World. Actually, see The End of the World in high def.
I love in the original 10.5 when the earthquake chases the train. The train turns and the earthquake turns. The little crack in the earth follows it.
That's awesome. I love that earthquake lasts 20 to 25 minutes, too.
As real earthquakes often feel like.
Often, yeah. That's it for this week, everybody. Thanks for watching Geek Pop. We'll be back next week with an all-new list of releases.
And if you've been geeking out on something you want to let us know about, we've got an email address now, geekpop@cnet.com. Drop us a line, won't you?
Do it.
Now.
Bye.